Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today in my recipe series I'm gonna show you how to make paleo pizza muffins, which are as well dairy free. We have the base, which is ground almonds, so rather than using wheat I'm using almonds. This is full of good fats, protein, and is grain free, anti-inflammatory. Almonds are also alkaline. I use 4 eggs. I prefer free-range eggs. They taste better and they're better for you. Then we use some pepperoni to give that little pizza cake. Dairy-free mozzarella. I'm using here, some people do not like olives, but if you like olives, some I like using are these ones which are stuffed with anchovies. It adds on to that pizza feel. A little bit of tomato paste, so any tomato paste will do. This one is tomato and olive. I like it because it's organic. And the ingredients are super clean. It's basically just food, no additive, no preservatives. Olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, some bicarbonate of soda, and a little bit of arrowroot powder. A lot of people ask me what this is for. It's to give that glossiness that normally gluten gives to food. You know, when you buy a nice focaccia, it's kind of, there's this elasticity, this gloss to it. This brings that to our almond-based dough. However, it is optional, so if you live in a country where you can't find this, do not worry, it will taste exactly the same. Finally, I have a little bit of unsweetened almond milk because the dough can get a little bit thick, and this is to soften it, to make it a little bit more liquid. We're going to get started now. in the oven, and I just wanted to add a few things for you guys. These are dairy-free, grain-free, gluten-free, paleo and keto compliant. I like using fresh free-range eggs in most of my recipes because when the chickens roam around and eat grass, the yolk is higher in omega-3, and omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. However, when they're fed corn and they eat grains, they have higher inflammations in their systems and they pass it on to us, and those eggs are higher in omega-6, which are the ones you want to avoid. Oregano is one of the strongest natural antibiotics there is. Additionally, in traditional medicine, Romans, Chinese have been using oil of oregano on empty stomach to kill the bad bugs. So adding oregano is super good for you. Pepper, I put a lot of pepper. If you don't like it, you can put a bit less. You can modify the seasoning depending on your taste. But pepper helps absorb everything. It just helps better absorption. I use sea salt rather than pink Himalayan salt because sea salt contains iodine, and that's very good for thyroid function, and it has more minerals. Sea salt has been used for centuries, since the Roman times. It was even used as a currency. It has always been a very prized commodity. Vegan cheese, because I'm completely intolerant to dairy, and this makes the muffins dairy-free. The vegan cheese is based on coconut oil, so it's just extra good fat for you. And finally, I wanted to touch on the pepperoni, because I know a few people are going to tell me, oh, but you're putting pepperoni in there, it's not healthy. Indeed, pepperoni is not the best thing you can have because it's a little processed. However, my ethos is moderation. I believe that my lifestyle is about balancing it out and making sure that we're good 80% of the time to keep the inflammation low. But I don't want to become so crazy and stressed in my head that the 60% of my neurotransmitters that are in my gut are not doing well, and hence I become inflamed. So it's all about balance. If you do not like pepperoni, you can replace it maybe with turkey, with ham, or even with mushrooms, if you don't want to eat meat, or anything you like. The muffins are ready, but I can't take them out of the oven. Sorry girlies, sorry, the muffins are ready. Can you please move? Here we are. Look at these little guys. They smell absolutely incredible. We're gonna let them cool down and then we will try them. My mouth is salivating. This smells so good. I'm gonna try one now. Mmm. 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 They taste insane. They taste of pizza, just better. Fluffy. You can feel the oregano, the olive oil, pepperoni. Because we whisked the eggs, they're super light. They are delicious.